Hello, 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 hello. Does this thing work? Hello. Mic works, my voice doesn't. We're back. Hello, everybody. Oh, look at that. What did I do off camera? I crafted 50 twin-eye turbines. It says 51. There's actually 52 that we crafted. But I put one in. I used a little bit of durability. I saw one of these. This one over here. The rotor was out. So I threw it in there and I was like, wait a second. We're upgrading the rotor holders on these as well. So I pulled it back up and it used some durability. Rotor holder. So we have 14 of those crafted. I think that was for those, but then we need like, I don't remember where we left off. I guess if we right click on these things, we'll be able to see, right? This is 8,000 RPM. That's the new one. This is 8,000. Wait, are they all 8,000? I don't remember where we left off with these. 7,000. Okay, so 14 would take care of this and this section. Then I guess we need another 14 for this section down to here. So I don't think we mess with any of these. Okay, so we need 28 rotor holders. Rotor holder, I need 14 more. Make it a thing, and I have extra rotors ready to go for later. That joke is so corny. Yeah, what has ears but cannot hear? A field of corn. I should have done this off camera and I didn't do it, so we're gonna do a little bit of clicky glowstone here. I'm not gonna do every room, but since we're working in this room, we're gonna be in here for a little bit. Kind of want this to look better. So give me just a moment here. Did I miss one? I really wish I could like vein mine right click. FTB, what do they call it? Ultimine? Ultimine right click, but you can't. All right, you see how nice this wall looks? That's why we do it compared to like the rest of this. Ooh, like what is that? Ooh. It looks so bad without. FTB Ulta Place? Yeah, somebody should make that mod. I think you also need the Ivy Diamond hatches. Oh, you are right. Would be the 16. These. So I need 28 of these.
Pookie Katie just resubscribed for 29 months.
Yo, Pookie. Hey, welcome back. Thank you for the 29. Do you prefer Pookie or Katie? I've never asked you, and you think after 29 months I would know? I think I call you Pookie almost every time. Sometimes I might have called you Katie. I'm not sure which, or do you prefer the entire? I'll try and remember. Most people are probably like either or, but I figure I should ask, have the courtesy of that. But yeah, thank you for the 29 months either way. Appreciate it. It's actually pronounced Steve. Oh, that makes so much sense. You're fine with whatever? Yeah, I figured as much. Thank you for your continued support. All right, I know this is like really boring stuff, but it makes the room look so much better. And I forgot to do it off camera, so now we're doing it right now. Deal with it. Look, this wall looks poopy. The rest of the walls, okay. So I still need to light up the floor to get rid of that stuff.
Leaples just resubscribed for 84 months.
But this will look really good here in just a moment. Trust the process, as they say. Yo, One Ping. Hey, welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 84 months. Hello, Mirex. Digital Dumber. RL Tinker. Razzle. Hello, Light Proud. Lurkers, hello. If you're a lurker and I said hello to you, I'm now officially calling you out a lurking because you have to say hello back. Otherwise, that's rude. I'm just kidding. You don't have to. All right. So now the ceiling looks okay. However, I feel like this is a little bit more interesting. We can see like things moving on screen as opposed to looking at the same flat blocks not moving. Oh. And I think I'll lay it out here to the bridge. Rude, and from what you heard, 100% lurkers don't count anymore. What do you mean they don't count? Lurkers always count. Lurkers, don't listen to them. You count. You matter, lurkers. I don't care what anybody says.
JVDK77 gifted a tier 1 sub to Thalurka Guy. They have given 405 gift subs in the channel.
Hey, JVDK, thank you for gifting us up to that lurker guy. Appreciate you, dude. This room is going to be lit by the time we're done. I'll show myself out. Sorry for that one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Running out of glowstone. Where's the autofill when you need it? All right. Things are happening. We're placing glowstone like a pro. Can I go faster? I don't want to, like, miss spots. I don't know how fast I can go. This seems like a reasonable speed. Whoop. Ran out. Almost done. We're going to be on the final turn here. I'm just going to skip over the walkways and just do the straight part right now, and then we'll come back. And I still need to fill in that spot right there, too. We missed some of the stripping. And over here as well, apparently. Okay, so all this is done. Framed strips. Right, and this one. Then I need to get it over on this side. And over here. All right. So now the room no longer looks poopy. I mean, it's about as good as we can get it without putting like an actual, without replacing the center blocks with like the framed blocks and then putting glowstone on each one of those. So like the wall's even more illuminated. That's about as good as we're going to get it. It looks so much better than what it did before. So was it worth the 5 minutes or 10 minutes or however long it was? I think so. Personally, yes. Yes, it was. If you ask me, which you did. Now that room looks lit. All right. So we want IV rotor. No, it was LUV rotor. We want IV Dymano. We need IV 16 amp energy converters. IV energy convert. This one. I guess we'll need 28 of those. I'm gonna need my hammer. Was it the soft mallet? I think it was a soft mallet. What is this taking so long for him? It's just a lot of wires. A lot of shellite wires to make. TGIF indeed. Ooh, hype train incoming. Hype. All right, so we have the dynamo hatch, then we're going to have the energy converters, and then we boop it, and then I think that's what we do. So I need to fill up my inventory with rotor. And I will make sure I grab this singular one, this one. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. So that is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Lolacry just gifted 5 subs.
Actually, 24 is too many. I need to put some back. We need some room for like some of these blocks are going to break. All right, so we are just going to start, not going to stop. We're going to start by booping these out of here. Yo, Lolo, hey, thanks so much for the 5 gifties. Thanks, Lolo. All right, so we want rotor holders. Then we want the dynamo hatches. This guy, this guy, this guy. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. And one of those, one of those, one of those. All right, so those 4 are now done. I can put the rotors in. Boop. Boop. A boop. And a boop. Sweet. These consume a lot of steam? Well, we make a lot of steam. Steamy. We added like 18 new dynamos, I think. Last time, didn't we? Was it 18? It was something like that. It was a number anyway. All right, so those are all done. I can put the rotor holders in, I suppose. I mean, if we're not making enough steam, then I will fix the issue and we will make more steam. Boop, 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 boop. There's probably a better pickaxe I should have by now, huh? Like one of the, at least like one of the GregTech mining tools. Like an unenchanted diamond pickaxe at this stage in the game. That's how we roll. But I should have something better. Was that the last one? That was the last one. All right, let's put the rotors in. That's not a rotor. It's close. Oh, we added 27 dynamos. Is that what it was? We added a bunch. Omnibreaker. Yeah, well, we'll probably look at that. I don't know if we're even able to make that yet. We'll look at it. So I needed more energy convert. This one? That one. Out of curiosity, steam is looking good. Let's actually just pop downstairs real quick before we do the last 14 of these. Yeah, we have a lot of these dynamos not on. So we are still good on steam. All right, let's pop these out of here. Some of those are about to break. Now I realize the 14 steam turbines we just hooked up aren't utilizing the full amount of steam that they will be because they're still spinning up. But I was just kind of curious to see what our steam utilization was looking like, and it looks like it's fine. But I guess we won't know until these things are spun up all the way and are under full load, because these things like turn themselves off and they stop consuming steam when they're not needed. All right, rotor, 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 and a rotor. Okay, so then we need rotor. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be the last what we need. Let's go and pick these up to Emmy. You earned a hype chest. What did I get? What did I get? Emote I'll probably never use. The scam train was a success. All right, so those are all done. Now we upgrade these. The steam usage of the turbine stays constant no matter the speed of the rotor. It's just the faster the rotor and the more power per unit steam and more power per tick. Is that what the turbine efficiency means? Not actually sure. You'd think efficiency would mean like it's utilizing less steam. But I guess if like the RPM is faster and still consuming the same, that could be considered the efficiency. I don't know how this all works. I'm not a Gregologist. I just play one on Twitch. Whoops. I'm not sure what setting that's in. I want to make sure it's in the default setting. There we go. Then we just gotta throw the turbines in there and we are fully upgraded. The last blade holder combo did 576 parallel recipes. These do 1,500. 1792? Unless I'm not understanding what you're saying. Far greater than 576, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Boop, boop, boop. That can go away. That goes there. Actually, that goes like that. Okay, so now that we have that done, we can go take a look at our steam utilization. Still looking pretty good. But again, they're not fully spun up and we're not like straining the system. So I don't know if we will keep up. What did I just see here? These. What's wrong with these? Oh, they're just okay. Right. I was like, why are these clear? I thought they were broken. They're just not they're not exporting any steam. You're not a mathologist, but you can confirm 1792 is greater than 576. Okay, so dimensional destabilizer. This was a thing that we were going to be working on, and we didn't because reasons, and I don't remember. Or did we make this? We did make this. This was making our Ilmenite, not Ilmenite, Naquadah. This stuff. So we have 18,000 Naquadah ingots. Oh, and 1,024 coil blocks. I should turn off the autocraft for those. That was what we requested, but I don't want to keep making those when I start using them. Okay, exchanging gadget. This should already be set, but I'll just re-click it. We should have enough coil blocks to replace everything and have a few left over. Then I'll have to go and recover the HSSG out of these older coils. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Let's grab these. All right, and these guys. Clicky, clicky. Oh, the back side of this one. Sweet. Still got a few more to upgrade. It's a lot of coil blocks. At some point, I probably should go through and replace these HV things with like newly powered ones. Although these machines aren't running that often, so I don't know how important that is, at least not right now. Still have 416 more. I don't think this got a speed boost. What are we even making here? Tungsten steel? Yeah, this doesn't feel like this got a speed boost. We'd have to increase the actual power delivery. Oh, that was phosphorus doped silicon bools that are being on. Hopefully that'll get a little bit of a speed increase here. $150 at EV. Yeah, so that got a speed increase, I think. Yeah, we're running it straight EV. We don't even have this at 16x. This one, EV, this required Kanthal coil. Actually, no, I probably didn't even gain a speed increase here. Dire worst mod ever. Oh, well, sorry you feel that way. Actually, I'm not sorry that you feel that way. We got plenty for these. All right, so all our blast furnace and our smelters have been upgraded in here. There's still a few more coils around the base that we need to upgrade. Naquadah bools, true. Yeah. There's a lot of things that we can do now that we have Naquadah. And I remember at Monofactory, there was like Naquadah reactors or whatever for power. I don't know if we have that in this pack or if that's part of GregTech or if that was specific to Monofactory, but we can look into new power supplies with Naquadah. Potential power supplies anyway. Haven't even looked. Don't even know. Is that all of our coils in the base? I don't remember us having coils elsewhere, but let's look upstairs in our multi-block room, maybe. I'm not seeing anything that looks like it's coiled in here. Was there anything in this downstairs room? Anything else? I think we got everything. Oop, these are all running. Did these get a speed boost? Nope. They're so fast, can't even tell what they're doing. Shellite. 15 seconds? I feel like that's speed increase. Cool. All right, we can put that away. So that takes care of Naquadah coils. Yeah, and we have enough for a few more EBFs. 928 HSSG coils to recycle. Wait a second. We get tungsten back. That's good. Tungsten carbide. And then obviously HSSG. All right, let's throw these in here to get done. I think there was more, actually. What else did we have? We had the energy converter. I think we don't need these. I think we can probably melt those down. I want to keep the LUV, but I don't think we're ever going to go back to EV. We'd be doing IV at this point. And then these get titanium, red alloy, and aluminum. Yeah, let's throw those in there to get processed afterwards. And then these, a block of aluminum. Put this in there. Can you not set the range higher? For the exchanging gadget? Like, it's got a very far range. If you're talking about the blocks that I want to replace, I currently just have it set to whatever I'm have facing. You can set it to like different things. Fuzzy connected areas.
Mithrandan just resubscribed for 19 months.
I prefer just changing the blocks that I know for sure. Yo, Mithrandan, hey, welcome back. Thank you for the 19 months. Okay. What's this quest that we have here? Futuristic machines? Dimensional destabilizer? Right, so we did that. We unlocked Naquadah. Do I need the enriched? I'm confused. This is still locked, so why is this locked? It wants me to have a hot Naquadah ingot? No. Let me click the checkbox. How do I get a hot Naquadah ingot? Oh, I know how I get a hot Naquadah ingot. I do FTB quests, edit mode, true, me. This is how I get a hot Naquadah ingot. I forgot. Oh, wait. I can't do that because these... Wait, why are all these locked? Are these locked? Hold on a second. Let me unedit mode real quick just to make sure. Oh, these are still locked. Okay, hold on. It's got a check mark. This doesn't have a check mark. I can't do that because this is locked. So what is locking this? PCB coolant? Wait, PCB coolant is locked because... Oh, because we have to... Oh, gosh, the way these quest books are laid out is so annoying. Biphenyl dust. Polychlorinated. Is that just a checkbox? I'll just check the box. PCB coolant. At least they were smart with the checkboxes for things that just go into ingredients like that. Okay, so where were we at before we were up here? This? So why is hot PCB coolant locked? Oh, because we need raw Naquadah. This is still locked because Nether Star Shard, question mark? Nether Star Shard is processing lines. Oh my gosh, what is this? Is it because I didn't do Blizz or... Okay. Okay. Blitz powder, Blizz powder. I need these basalts. And then we get that. Then we can do the impure nether star, which we've been doing for a long time. And then a regular nether star. And then over here to all this stuff. Okay. Fun. Ice charge. Lightning charge. I don't know why we have one of each of these. And I never got credit for it, but okay. Earth charge. Okay, so all this became unlocked. This became unlocked. Nether star. Okay, that's done. No. Why does it have a checkbox? If I... Okay. Nether star shard. Ooh, that's a lot of things that just happened. All right. Quest book. Energized Nether Star Shard. This is something that we haven't done yet, I don't think. Or maybe we did. What is that used for? Oh, no, I don't think we've done this yet. That's fine. We'll worry about that later. So we were here. Wait, this is processing lines too. What's under this one? Naquita ingot. Yeah, we haven't done the solutions yet. I thought we were on this page. Maybe we weren't. Liquid polyvinyl butyl bucket? There's a way to recycle the nether stars to make more cheaper, but it might only be worth the higher tiers. Yeah, we'll have to look at that at some point. Like, cost of materials isn't an issue at this moment. So we were under processing lines 2, enriched naquita. But we have enriched naquita. Why does it want me to go through this stuff? Naquidaria, I can understand. I don't know. We'll worry about that, I guess, a little bit later. It might be sooner than later, but... Mince meat? Sterilized growth medium? Titanite slurry? Just kind of looking at what these... Zirconium dust. Zap-oleum ingot? Sodium borohydrate?
Pexon just resubscribed for 63 months. 63.
Yo, Pexon, hey, welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 63 months. Amorphous acrinium? That sounds delicious. I'm going to have that for dinner tonight, I think. Nether Star Lens. Neon. Hey, we have neon. Nether Star Lens? I'm not sure we've done this. I'm pretty sure we haven't. Maybe go through and complete 1, 2, 3 chapter for completion's sake. I thought... Oh, I was going to say I thought these were all done, but of course right away there's a thing that we haven't done. Any other ones we haven't done here? Yeah, so this stuff here... Pitch blend? Got it. So this is all done. Uranium hexafluoride? Yeah, we haven't done uranium hexafluoride yet. That was to get plutonium. And I guess uranium. Who's anium? Iridium metal residue. I mean, I guess I can't get iridium metal residue unless we have some. Acetic osmium. Nitration, chlorobenzene. Pretty sure we have both of those. Potassium dichromate dust. PHTH? Those letters just don't go together, I'm sorry. So we have that acid. Can I just checkbox these and make it good to go? Diphenyl isophthalate. Okay, we have that. Nitrochlorobenzene. We have that. Diaminobenzidine or something. I don't know. Liquid polybenzamadole. I did it. Why does this no have check mark? There, now we got check mark. So this stuff right here, I think we're already processing it, but we don't have any iridium metal residue for me to like check the box with. So I might just like edit the quest book. In fact, I'm going to. Like we've already done this, right? We have iridium dust. Let me just edit the quest book. I'm not going to like stop our processes just so I can fulfill this requirement. I don't know if we have osmium though. Yeah, we already have osmium, so I'm just going to go ahead and mark this one complete as well. We have osmium tetroxide, and then this one's done. All right, let's get out of edit mode. Is that everything on this page now done? All of that's done. This is done. So uranium hexafluoride, and then these things. Okay. I feel like this would probably be the easy. Wait, these already have check marks on. We've already done this? No dependencies. Earth infused shard. Yeah, we already have these. Okay, I'm going to edit that portion. We must have already done this. Okay. So those are all done. Right, so we have not done the uranium hexafluoride. I know that for a fact. For a fact. Plutonium. Yeah, we don't have any of that. Use the pencil icon on the bottom right? Oh. I guess that shows you how much I cheat. I didn't even know that button existed. Okay, so we need uranium hexafluoride. So that's uraninite dust, which we have nearly 1 million of, with some fluorine and hydrofluoric. Let me go ahead and bookmark this. So we have 54,000 fluorine. All right, we can start working on this. I remember this from Monofactory. You didn't have a fun time with this. I think the problem that we had in Monofactory was just keeping up with the fluorine. We have lots of topaz, which I'm pretty sure was how you got, that's essence. And we got essence. I'm pretty sure it's a topaz how you got fluorine. We need to like grind it to the dust, and then the dust gets extracted, electrolyzed. Yeah, so we got lots of topaz. So we can set this all up. That's not a big deal. I mean, we already have 54,000 fluorine. And I don't remember if there's a way you get that back through this process. Like we get the enriched and then the depleted. Yeah, so the depleted gets us fluorine back. I don't remember if there's a loss or not, but I feel like I remember we had to keep making more fluorine for some reason. Anyway. Maybe there's a loss with the hydrofluoric and the straight fluorine. I don't remember. Okay, so if we wanted to make, well, actually, let's take a look here. So we need uranium hexafluoride enriched, depleted. Okay, so we need 3 fluids, so let's make these 3 discs. 1K. You ended up setting up deep slate biotite dust for your fluorine. I think that's what I ended up doing in Monofactory as well. That sounds correct. But we do have a lot of topaz, like I was saying, so we can always just turn the topaz, which doesn't really have any other use, into fluorine. Uranium hexafluoride. I'm going to copy this. Enriched uranium hexafluoride. Depleted uranium hexafluoride. All right, so this one is this. This one is this one. This one is that one. Different flavors of green. Zoop. You think the fluoride is net neutral? Is another process used it? Yeah, that might be. I don't remember. That was months and months ago. Definitely don't remember. So to get uranium hexafluoride, I guess I should bookmark the correct recipe. Although they're both the same, I think. We want this. Get rid of the water because we don't care about that output. It's infinite. All right, so we get fluorine. Okay, I guess I should check to see our size of the fluorine disc. I should make that a 64K. If it's not already. Oh my goodness. FLUO. Somewhere in here. Fluorine. That's a 64K, so we are fine. That's all I wanted to double check. I'm sure when I set up that disk, I preemptively remembered that fluorine was very important and we wanted to store a lot of it. All right. So this is LCR. Maybe we should set up our own LCR specifically for this, so we're not tying up our other processes. I'm fine doing that. We'll put it back here. Copy pasta gadget. Copy from here to here. Pasta. Rotate. Should be good. Let's clear out underneath. Yeah, I know there's ways I can search the disk. I don't care enough. Just don't care enough. So we need glass cable, machine controller, level emitter. This is going to be based on uranium hexafluoride. We can store up to 8,000, so we will go up to 7,000. No, I'm sorry, we can do 81. So we'll go up to 8,000, lower level of 7,000. Let me put the machine controller in before I forget. Invert that. All right, so we should be good on that situation. Go, 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 go. Faster, faster, faster. All right, so wrench. Point. All right. Oh, I already have it in my inventory. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I was like, wait a second. That confused me. Still too high. Here we go. So to make this, it is pitch blend plus fluorite. All right, let me bookmark all those things. So we need hydrofluoric and we need fluorine. So hydrofluoric we're going to need crafted. And it might be a thing where I'm going to have to set up a separate LCR for that as well. I don't know. We'll put it right there. Hydrofluoric. 7. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is even happening? Was there something there that I just overwrote? It looked like that was empty. Well, if there's something there that I overwrote, whoops. We'll keep up to 8,000. We will do... I guess 32 at a time. Oh, 8,000. 32. Boop, boop. We should have the fluorine to support that. It was empty, but I started crafting because it was enabled. But I thought we already had 4 buckets in the system, which was what was confusing me. What is this hydrofluoric? So this is utilizing one of our LCRs over here. This one. I am going to make a separate LCR specifically for this to go along with the uranium hexafluoride because I don't want that one being blocked all the time. Easy enough just to set up a secondary one. This one. Oop. PTFE? PTFE. And then we're missing ME input bus? Really? Those I should have on auto craft. So whenever I use them, like we should always keep like 10 in stock and then just auto craft as I need them or something. I should do that. That would be the responsible thing. Can't be bothered right now. So this one actually doesn't even need an item input, so this guy should be gone. PTFE. So the fluid inputs for hydrofluoric is hydrogen and fluorine. Hydrogen, fluorine. That's no number. This is an output hatch. I need an output bus. And one more PTFE. Oh, I got one in my inventory. Okay, so then we need IV energy. Boop. Wrench. Point. ME glass cable. How do I want to set this up? Maybe like that. I can move the light bulb and have the line straight across, but I think we'll just do that. Okay, so smart. Machine controller.
Contessel just resubscribed for 101 months.
Yo, Contessel, hey, welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 101. Appreciate you. All right, so that's set. Then we need level emitter. This is going to be hydrofluoric. We're going to do 8,000, 7,000. Beep. We have the fluids. Wait, we're out of hydrogen? Why does that only say 1? Oh, this isn't a stocking. Oops. So fluorine and hydrogen. This is an output. What am I doing? Output hatch. Did I already? Oh, I grabbed the right one. I broke it, then I placed the same one back. What a dummy. It's not paying attention to what I'm doing. This doesn't sound like it's working yet. So what am I missing here? Work paused. It was paused because we were full. Okay, well now we got an extra 1,000 buckets in the queue ready to go there. Okay, let's label these. Sign. Hydrofluoric acid. This one is doing uranium hexafluoride. It'd probably be better if I just put this all in one line. Okay, so to make uranium hexafluoride, we need this stuff, and then we needed uraninite dust. We have an ME output hatch. We need... Oh no, that is right, ME output hatch. I'm gonna move this right here where I put the fluid hatches, though. And PTFE. Okay, so this one should be working. This is off because... Oh, it's off because we don't have it connected to the system. Oh, again, this is a stock. Oh, dang it. Both of these are wrong. Stocking. All right, so the input hatch, yep, this should have this and this. This should have this. Now we are juicing. Yeah, it was doing 64 in parallel because we had enough hydrofluoric. Now we don't have enough hydrofluoric. What is this waiting on? Hydrogen? How are we making hydrogen? From methane? How are we doing methane? Not good. Is there a better way for us to make hydrogen, or is there a better way for us to make methane? Oh, we just take hydrofluoric acid and we get hydrogen back. Methane and water? That's 8 buckets for 1 bucket. I think this is, yeah, I think this is what we're currently doing, and this is a good method. We just need to make more methane. Because I don't think our methane supply is going to be keeping up with this amount of utilization. All right, how do we make a good amount of methane? Let's find out. Sodium plus water equals sodium hydroxide plus hydrogen. That's also pretty good. We have a lot of sodium, but we have a finite amount, so we can't just continue to do that. Let's see here. Methane. We can centrifuge a red mushroom for 18 millibuckets. 1 rubber log, 60 millibuckets. Another wort for 18. None of that seems useful. Propene, benzene and toluene, hydrogen. Well, that's kind of like the opposite of what we want here. Electrolyzer. Nope. Distillation tower. I don't want to rely on oil since we don't have an infinite supply of oil, and that's what a lot of this stuff is going to be. So maybe there's a way we can do it out of wood gas or something. I don't know. Fermented biomass. This is something that we can definitely do. It's not quite as potent as other methods. I think fermented biomass is what I ended up doing in Monofactory. Pyrolyze oven? Bacterial harvesting? Methane bacteria colony? This is EPM. Pyrolyze oven, electrolyze with parallel hatch. What's the pyrolyze oven do? Creosote, coal gas, fermented biomass. Right. Right. Isn't that what we have over here? Fermented biomass? We can upgrade the processing speed and stuff on this. All right, let's take a look. Fermented biomass usage. We put in the distillation tower. 1 bucket turns into 60, into 0.6 buckets. Are we distilling fermented biomass? I know we set that up way early on. We were using it for something. I don't know if we have like a setup for that right now. What is this utilizing? Oh, right here, fermented biomass. Well, we can definitely increase the power and increase
Roll underscore just
a lot of stuff here.
Subscribed for 45 months.
Yo, Roll. Hey, welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 45 months. Let's start upgrading this thing a little bit. Do we have enough channels? We have one extra channel here. Then we can upgrade the power. Energy hatch. Let's do one of these. We might need to go up higher than this, but we'll do one of these. IV energy convert. All right. This guy. This guy. Boop, boop. This guy, this guy, this guy. Are we keeping up? 2.5, 2.6? Are we still not keeping up? We are definitely not keeping up. So we need to go up one more power tier. And then we're going to have to worry about if we're keeping up with the fermented over there as well. So let's go LUV. LUV. Energy hatch. How fast is electrolyzing water at ZPM? I don't know yet. I just want to like upgrade our current stuff and then we can look at other methods. I feel that's wrong. I feel like electrolyzing water is really slow. Energy converter, energy hatch. Okay, are we keeping up now? Looks like numbers still go down. What about hydrogen? No, we are just straight using that. Oof. What about fermented biomass? Is this thing on yet? Yeah, this is on now. This needs to be upgraded also. Wait, why did that... I break it? Oh, because we're not providing 4 over here, probably? Now I want to move 4 at a time, and only if there's 4. Okay, so this is fine. Whoops. Oh. I stop clicking when I'm using the travel anchor in my hand. So this power is still HV, so we can like severely increase this. IV. I already have it in my inventory. $16 amp. This guy. Boop, boop. These things are all in need of like being converted to higher power tiers anyway, so I'm fine doing this. Whoa, that is very flashy. What's going on? Is it too fast for the amount that we're putting in here? Oh yeah, we're only still doing 4. Bump this up to 64. That is still too fast? Is that a power issue? What's going on here? Output? Maybe output. Oh, water. Okay, right. How many channels do we have available here? Can I just like properly upgrade this? I think I can. All right, I'm gonna scrap this. We're just gonna do stocking. Hatch. Bus. I was trying to like avoid upgrading this stuff if possible, but I'll put hatch. Doesn't seem like that is did I just hear a sound? No, I definitely just heard a sound. I don't know what that sound was. This needs to be on number 2. What is that sound? Okay. I don't know what that is, but that is driving me crazy. Input bus. Water? I don't know. It's some audio thing. Definitely don't know what it is. crops. I'm gonna have to redo the redstone. So that is an output hatch I need here. Number 2. Okay, so now we're going at tick speed. It is just going. The problem is I disconnected the redstone control on this? Didn't... Oh, was the redstone just turning... Okay. This is based on fermented biomass. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I think we need to do like just a toggle bus kind of a situation here. I mean, I guess I could put a thing on top. Machine. I'm assuming I can send redstone signals through this. Yeah, redstone cord. Output. And we want the down face redstone card. This is input. Fermented biomass. Okay, so now biochaff might be the issue. Why you no go? Oh, I didn't set this thing inverted. Biochaff. Fermented methane. Oh, we're running out of. Okay, so we're keeping up on the fermented biomass. Biochaff could probably use an upgrade to keep that full. Methane number go up, but we're currently not utilizing hydrogen. So maybe once all this stuff stabilizes and like we start utilizing the uranium hexafluoride, things will be okay. I don't like how the biochaff is not keeping up though. Where are we doing biochaff? Biochaff. You know, we have this handy dandy thing over here that I could just search. We're keeping 512 and requesting 32 at a time. Which is, in actuality, a lot more than that. That's 2 stacks of biochaff. 32 recipes times 4. So that's a lot of plant balls. How are we doing plant balls? Compressor. How are we doing on carrots? We got a lot of carrots. So it sounds to me like we probably need to stock plant balls. So is that being done up here in this multi-block? I actually don't know. Compressor. Is that one of these? Extrusion. Cutter. Is it this one? No. Extractor, canner. I have no idea where we're doing. All right, let's just click the thing and find it. Plant ball, where you exist. Okay. Oh, it's one of these machines. So this could get better if we put the better parallel hatch in here. I should probably change that recipe too. Plant ball. So this is currently times 4. We want this times 16. All of these will change to times 16. Wait, did we gain carrots? I thought this was at 1.2 million a moment ago. Are this number go up? No? Maybe I'm just misremembering. Are we still making carrots over here somewhere? Sugarcane, carrot. Yeah, this is just going. It takes 40 seconds. This is slow. Like, we should be able to do it faster. It was at 1.3 mil? I thought it was 1.2. We can also make carrots from Nature Essence, which I'm pretty sure we have. Crop greenhouse. Right. We could do this. And this could be like stupid fast. We could do this. We can also do this, which is probably the way to go. just in case we need these. And then I have no idea what to set the stock to. We're at 1.3 million. I don't know. I guess I'll keep like a minimum of 50,000. Otherwise, the greenhouse should just keep going like it's been going. And then we will request 2024 at a time. No, probably not that many. That recipe was giving us, I don't remember. Was it 8 per? So maybe we request just like a stack, 64. A stack of recipes at a time. Oh, dang it. Actually, I have to put the thing in here. We'll do that. What was it? No, it's 16. It's even more than I thought. So 16 times 64 is 16 stacks. It's a number. What is that, like 512? No. Is it? No. Say that's Doesn't matter. That'll just keep us stocked up. And I think we're good on all of this stuff. So biochaff. Is this keeping up now? That looks fine. Plant ball. I think we're good. Now we're down to 1.2 million carrots. All right. I think we're good. Is it 1,024? Yeah, that's good enough. Good enough. I don't really like the way that looks, but it is fine. It is fine enough. Did I upgrade the power on this? I did to IV, yeah? And this one is doing what? This is just regular biomass? I don't even know if we're using biomass for anything. We'll probably be using it for that at some point. Ethanol, maybe? We can convert biomass into fermented. Distillation. Yeah, I guess we were probably only using that for ethanol. And I'm pretty sure we're getting ethanol, another method now. Yeah, the fermented turning into ethanol. So we're just getting this passively all the time. So we could probably just tear this one down, but I'll just leave it. No reason to like mess with that right now. So uranium hexafluoride. So we have over 8,000 of this. So this is full. Yeah, everything's like filled up. So that's good. So all of that's taken care of. So now that we have uranium hexafluoride, let's grab a bucket of that. So now we can convert it to enriched uranium hexafluoride. Which is, we can centrifuge it, or we can nuclear fission it. No, we can only centrifuge it. So that'll get us enriched and depleted. We could make one of these specifically for this. Do I want to put that here? I know we have one upstairs. We have two of them upstairs, actually. I could put it back here and fill that spot, but I kind of want to leave that open for other machines. The smaller multi-block would work. Yo, what is this? Not something we need right now. What is the multi-block centrifuge thing called? Thermal manifold. Is it this one? Is it this monstrosity? This pack is fun? Question mark? It depends on what your definition of fun is. The use of this one. Yeah. Can only have one energy hatch. Well, I guess I can put it right here. Or we can stick it over here. Actually, it'd probably make more sense to put it over here. Advanced centrifuge. And then we need a multi-block upgrade kit. Fudge? Where? The center. The center fudge is always the best fudge. Everybody knows this. I guess I've never made this one before. I guess. So this means we are going to need Tumbaga. Which means we're going to have to wait. Boop, boop. Copy pasta. Copy. Pasta. One light bulb, please. Sign. Tamaga. So this is using IV energy hatch. Boop. Point. Me right here. Boop. Boop. We need a machine controller. And then we're level emitter. invert. Level emitter, invert. We're going to keep 4,096, 3,800. And this is going to be a Tumbaga. So I need, there's a new row, so I need to set up another one of these. P2P. Glass cable. Dense energy, or dense ME. And that is in the center, like a show. That guy. Smart. Okay, and then I need to figure out channel situation. I think we need a new channel. All right, new channel. Probably this one. And in fact, P2P. Then so I'll just set up the next row because they're going to be sharing the same channel. Smart. All right, and then we want smart. All right, so all of that has been set up. Those are assigned the correct things. We need to set these up. So this is going to be a number 2. This requires us to have the Tumbaga dust and nitrogen gas. Nitrogen. Tumbaga. And then we need to actually, I guess I'll set this up now. We need to go to the mixer and like make the dust. We don't have the dust. Boop. Tumbaga. Copper, gold, and silver on a number 4. Mixer. I'll put this in the number 3. Should be fine. And this one, 1028, 64, boop, boop. So as soon as we make that, we should see the EBF turn on. And we've already made it. It's already on. Dude, I don't know about this. This is slow. This should be able to go faster. Okay, so is our vacuum freezer able to keep up? We might have to get the blast chiller going soon. No, we're fine. We're fine. Bulk blast chiller is coming up soon. We're not there yet. Now the question is, how much copper dust we have? A lot. How much gold? A lot. How much silver? A lot. Okay, we're good. So now that we have this done, we need Tambaga casing. There's a number 6. Number 4. And this one. All right, so this times 4. I guess I should have done all these at the same time. Okay, I think we're good. Lathe. This one. Plates. This one. Frame. Oh. I guess we aren't... Are the assembler... Hold on a second. I'm going to come back to this. Are the assemblers got a thing? They do, so we could do these times 4. I just haven't done any of the other ones times 4. We should do these times 4, probably. Oh, wait, no. We have been doing these. I just didn't do the last few of them times 4. Frame. We're good? And then the casing, this was a number, what was it, 6 or 8? I don't remember. 6? Assembler number 6. Just search for that. These look like we're doing times 8. Some of them. I'll times 4 of these. Number 6. Okay. So we needed how much? 19 Tumba. 19 is going to make 20. 24, in fact. Is that all we need for the multi-block? So we just need the input, output, and then a maintenance. And then this is going to be stocking, input, stocking hatch, and then we need an output bus and hatch. Stocking input hatch, output hatch, bus. Anything else we need here? Energy. LUV 16. Since it can only have one, we're going to put the highest tier we can. We're still on the dynamos? You're talking about Steam dynamos? Yes, we are still on Steam dynamos. Our power comes from diamonds being burned in the lapidary boiler to turn water into steam, and the steam is being converted into electrical energy with our steam turbines. Let's take a minute. We are blocked. Why are we blocked? Liquid polyphen. Let's see our number 3. Do we got a stuck thingy? It's unlocked. Is it the dichlorobenzene? Dichlorobenzene. Basal's powder. Stars? Oh. I'm gonna cancel. Ha. I wish it would. I really wish this would say why it's waiting. It should be saying waiting on machine, and then it should say what the machine is making, like on this tooltip. That'd be like super helpful for applied energistics. Okay, let's set this up. This one. Input hatch. Output hatch. Output bus. I need maintenance. I'm also missing something else. I'm just missing one more block is all I'm missing. What are these things called? Tumba. Tumba-wumba. Oh, I mean, it's working. All right, so we need LUV energy converter. Point. Wrench. Now we need a way to turn this thing on and off, and I have no idea what we are doing as far as turning this one on and off. Like what the requirements are going to be with that look. All right. So enrich uranium hexafluoride makes uranium and fluorine. Is there like, what is that? Why did I hear that sound again? It's like only when I'm under here, and it sounded like it was coming from, was it the implosion compressor? Oh, maybe it was the implosion compressor we're hearing. Well, we can fix that. Just sounds like a static sound in the headphone. All right, anyway, so enriched uranium hexafluoride, that's what we're doing here. We're going to be turning that into uranium. Maybe we just never stop. We just have this go. What about the depleted? What does that do? This has to be electrolyzed, so I need another machine for that. Wait, no, these are both... Hold on. No, this is centrifuge to make the enriched and depleted. So I guess as long as we have uranium hexafluoride... No, we're probably going to want to go based on... I don't know. I feel like as long as we have uranium hexafluoride, we should just be processing it all the time. Okay, I'm going to undo the machine controller stuff. I think we're good. Channels are meaning we have 4 channels and this needs 3, so I can just take channels from that, or we could connect over to here. Maybe I'll just connect to this one. I'm going to have to do something with this because that's only going to be able to go to 8,000 and then it's going to back up into this thing. Maybe I should just keep it like 8,000 depleted uranium or something. Maybe if we have like over 1,000 depleted uranium hexafluoride, it'll stop. That means like something else is broken. I'm going to put the machine controller back in there. We should have some sort of a fail-safe. Maybe 4,000. Did I not set this to invert? Okay. That way it's not going to run and like fill up everything and run us completely out of fluorine. If it like reaches 4,000 enriched, it means something went wrong. I think that's fine. Okay, so now that we have that done, we need to deal with both the depleted and the enriched. So the uses on enriched, we electrolyze. The uses on depleted, we electrolyze. So either way, we are electrolyzing. So we need to set up a multi-block some kind of specific electrolyzer. Let me put a sign on this. Uranium hexafluoride. Centrifuge. We got one more spot. Do I put it there? Should I move this? Maybe I should have moved that, actually. Hold on, let's see. So if we do this, we're getting we're going to get uranium dust. We're going to get uranium-235. What else are we doing this stuff? Let me go back to this. So uranium-235. Then we're going to get plutonium. And how do we get plutonium? We get the tiny piles is what it is. Or is it the small pile? Maybe it's small pile. No. Is it the nuggets from the ingot? It's plutonium. This stuff. So we centrifuge uranium dust. So I'm going to need another centrifuge. So that is a centrifuge, an electrolaser, a second centrifuge. And then what do we do with this? This will automatically convert up. And then what do we do with that? How do we get this? Another centrifuge. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to move this machine. And I'm going to stick it over here. And I think we're going to just take up that pad with this stuff. Cut, paste. Cut. Oops. And we'll put it there. How did I not put light bulbs over here? What the heck? It's so dark. The reason why I'm moving this, if it's not clear, is I don't want to have some uranium hexafluoride here, some over here, some more over here. I want it like all together because that is where it makes sense. Is keeping processes together, not scattered all around. So this is going to be enriched uranium hexafluoride. I think I said 4,000, 3,800. These lost its setting. Okay. This guy. All right, then we just need to get... Oh, we already have this hooked up here. Look at this. I'm so smart. I don't even remember doing this, but I'm glad I did. It's throwing you off not hearing you say centrifuge. Look, I can't make the joke all the time or it completely wears it out. It's already old, but it'll like really wear it out if I do it every time. All right, so now we need an electrolyzer. Guess we could just do another one of these. That's an advanced electrolyzer. Oh, do I have an item output bus on there? Multi-block. LUV16. So what is this one using? This is using Duralumin. Duralumin. So we need 19? 19. So that means we're going to need mint. We are going to need fluid in, item, and fluid out. Stocking. Let me, oh, put, boop, and boop. That's the same one. This guy, that guy. I was looking for this thing that just crafted, but it's not in my inventory. That's why I was looking for it. All right, stocking input hatch. Output hatch, bus. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Yeah, this is definitely a mistake. Let's turn this off. Does this work? That one works. Seems like it doesn't work on every machine. Like, it doesn't work on the smelters. There we go. All right, so this one doesn't care. As long as we have the enriched, we can just keep going. So this is both enriched and depleted. Oh, this needs power probably? Usually machines that require power to operate need actual power to work. Usually. Ask me how I know. Point. Dude, is it doing both of them? Oh, no. It's doing the enriched first, and then I'll start into the depleted. Wait, why is it still doing depleted? Didn't I tell this to stop? Oh, I put on the wrong one. That would have been an issue. So once we get drop below 3,800, the centrifuge over here should turn back on, start pumping these numbers up. I don't know if that is as fast as the electrolyzer. Guess we'll find out. Anyway, so now that we have that done, we can put... Well, no, I guess we don't have to do any of that. We have both depleted and we have enriched. Yeah, so uranium dust and uranium-235. We can put these in our inventory to complete the quests. And to make us glow bright green. All right. So back to here. Now we're on to plutonium. We need plutonium dust first, which is made by centrifuging. Actually, I think we can just do the small poil. We centrifuge uranium dust to get a 20% chance at this and this one. Yeah, I think we just make another centrifuge. So this is a large centrifuge controller, which is advanced centrifuge. And a multi-block. And Tumbawamba. LUV. 16. And then this thing turned back on, which is good. So it looks like we are electrolyzing faster than we are generating. Which is not unexpected. So maybe this guy should be based on how much uranium we have. Like, how much of this do we need? Do we just need infinite? Or maybe this guy will be based on how much plutonium we have? I don't know. You're right, I didn't put a sign on this one. I got an egg. Did I spell that wrong? Electrolaser? No. Nope. Anyways, so we want multi-block. LUV 16 maint stocking input bus ME out output bus stocking our LUV energy hatch. So then we need the controller, maintenance, and then these go everywhere else. Light bulb. One more. Okay. Think we're good here. we are going to need that, and this, and that. This guy, that guy, point. This one, boop. It just occurred to me that we let all the turbines spin up. We've been adding new machines that are running. We should check our Steam. So now we got a lot of them that are constantly on, instead of flashing all the time. All right. Seems like we got enough spare power, spare steam. Let's see here. So this is going to be uranium dust. Uranium dust and a center fudge turns into tiny piles of this stuff. Yep, and this is just going to run. I don't think we're ever going to turn this one off. Look at that. We're getting our uranium and our plutonium. It's happening, everybody. And those should automatically get converted into dust when we reach enough. There we go. Quest completed. So now the only thing left is plutonium 241. So we take the plutonium dust, we center fudge it. And then we have 241. Is there any reason to keep the plutonium dust? Does this have any other use? That turns into the 239 ingot. The 241 turns into 241 ingots. I don't know. Do we need this for anything? We need 239, 8 of it to turn into radon. But I think we're getting radon in another way. Yeah, we're getting radon already. I don't remember how we're doing it. Liquid under air. That probably won't keep up. This is 25 seconds per bucket. And then we got to like resmelt this. We'll be able to get it through. Oh, this will be like real nice when we get into the fusion reactor. The end. This new radon method is much faster. Yeah. Well, we haven't been needing radon yet. Is the only thing. I don't disagree. So this just smelts. So maybe I'll make... Well, we'd have to do like a closed loop kind of a thing, right? Okay, so I guess here's a question. What do we need the 241 for? It shows that we need 241, but for what? We turn those into ingots. We probably need this. Does the quest book say what this is used for? It doesn't. It's just like, oh, by the way, you need this. Maybe there's another quest. Plutonium. Nope. It doesn't really say what we need it for. Maybe we'll just stop here and just make this dust. Just let it keep building up the 239. If we need the 241, then we can worry about further processing. So it looks like the items are going to be kept under control. Actually, no, the items are staying the same. Actually, uranium go up. We are not processing uranium dust fast enough. I don't think we can go faster unless we make a second machine. Or we go to the bigger machine we overclock. Oh, there is a forward area on the quest. I didn't even notice. Let's take a look. Ah, dependencies. Fusion reactor Mark 1. And then the thorium, this stuff. Oh, that's used for UHV. Okay. So what are we doing here? This is uranium electrolyzer. Centrifuge. All right, Jet, I'm going to take a quick break. Need to use the restroom. Be right back. Be right burb. RB. BRB. All right, I'm back. What does a nuclear reactor waste get processed to that would generate power and resources? Uh, 20 billion calories? Low enriched fuel rod depletes. That turns into plutonium. 239. Highly enriched uranium fuel rod. Plutonium 241. Doesn't seem like these have much uses. So there's also the thorium, which turns into 235. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really seem like these do much for us, other than like we can make power and it's doing some of this conversion. So we keep and steady on fluorine. Seems like the number is slowly going up. Maybe that's because we're still processing this depleted uranium hexafluoride. You think I'm out of hydrogen again? What the heck? So we have plant balls. We have methane. It's this thing isn't going fast enough. Even though we've like given it the highest stuff, it is not keeping up. There is a better distillation. Oh, right. There is. I remember that multi-block. Yep. This one. Large fractionating distillery. Yeah, I remember this. Watertight casing. I think we already have that, right? Yeah, so this is a 5x5. But this can use the parallel, which is super important. I remember using this to make, I want to say distilled water for our ore processing. I think that was the first one of these we set up. Yeah, this is not keeping up, so we got to move on to something else. Hydrogen is an LCR. Oh, right, this is making the methane. Chemical reactor. Where are we doing that? Does that need its own? Maybe we just need a new LCR specifically for hydrogen. Is it one of these that are being used? I have no idea where we're making hydrogen. The northeast corner? Oh, right. We got more over here. I forgot about these. Nope. This is what we're doing right here. This needs to be moved to its own passive. Large electrolyzing controller. I'm fine with putting it right here. Electrolyzing makes less from each bucket of methane? Wait, there's two different ways to get hydrogen? Oh, chemical reactor gets us 8. Electrolyzing gets us 4 plus carbon. 1 bucket to 4 plus 8 carbon? Or we can get 8 buckets with some water and then... Yeah, okay, you're right. You're right. So I'll just add an LCR over here for hydrogen. We'll get rid of that other recipe. I'm gonna go ahead and give this like big power. Unnecessary big power, but we'll give it big power. Okay, while that's cooking, we are doing stocking input hatch. And we need output hatch. Perfect. So this is going to be methane. We need a machine controller. This needs to be inverted. Level emitter. This is going to be based on hydrogen. We'll keep 8,000, lower level of 78, I guess. Just try and keep a lot in here. Maybe we'll bump that down just so there's a little bit more wiggle room. How many channels we got over here? 17. This has 8. That's not good. What about this one? 5. I gotta hook this up. Dang it. All right. So now I need LUV energy hatch. Hatch. 16 amp one. Boop. This one here. idling. Does this need a number? Looks like a number 1. Oh, we also need to provide water. Water, methane. Number 1, water, methane, hydrogen. Output hatch. Did I not give it power? Oh, I didn't turn the point on. I was like, I thought I hooked everything up. Okay, now our methane is looking very sad. However, wow. I need to upgrade our hydrogen disk. That's probably one of the first discs we have in here. Oh, down here. That's a number. I don't think we need an overflow in the hydrogen. I don't expect we'd ever have like 100 buckets of it. 100,000 buckets. I'm very certain our carbon dioxide is already overflowed. So yeah, we're good on that. I mean, we could overflow this, but I don't know how necessary it is. I guess I'll do it anyway. System's gonna freak out here for a moment. Okay. How much did I tell it to keep in the system? It was like 8,000? Since we have like a higher disk, I'll just put that where I wanted it. So then we need light bulbs up here. Sign. All right. Think we're good on all of that. Got quite a bit of plutonium. So we are making uranium faster than we can process. So maybe I should have uranium hexafluoride based on how much uranium we have. Once we reach, I don't know, 16,000 or something, this will stop. Because there's no reason to keep going. Two, 3, 8. I think that's probably a smarter way of telling the system to stop. Although we could have that lower. I'm not actually sure how much we need. Uraninite? You mean pitch blend? No, uraninite. Uraninite. Yeah, so this will run out eventually, and then this will stop, but there's no reason to keep going and having like hundreds of thousands of uranium that's eventually going to get processed. We just stop it sooner and let that process, since we're making an abundance of uranium versus how fast we can centrifuge it. How is the methane doing? I mean, I guess it's catching back up. It'll be catching back up for a while. We won't really truly know until this thing drops down to 8,000 or 4,000 or whatever I have the thing set to. 7,800, I guess. We have 64,000 of this stuff. What's this supposed to be doing? That needs to go into a centrifuge. We need to be sending more at a time. Yeah, we need to be sending more at a time. I can't remember if that was a stocking one. This is the one that just sends. I'll do like 8. No, it needs more than 8. We can't extract fast enough now. I need to copy that. What are these cards that I have in here? These shouldn't... Those shouldn't be in here. All right. These are going to be blocking these other things, but we have a lot of purified sapphire to get through. We also need this one. So we have like a lot of these that are kind of like in progress, and I don't know what to do with them. I know Galena and Sphalerite we needed. I think all these other ones, maybe Bornite needed some special thing too. Yeah, you turn that into Platinum Group Sludge. I think that's probably why I stopped processing that. Chalcopyrite, though. Nope, that also turns into Platinum Group Sludge. Saltpeter I stopped because that was just pointless to have that much. Beryllium? I don't think there's any reason. I think that can just get thermal centrifuge. Thermal centrifuge. Tantalite. I don't think there's any other reason to have this. Molybdenite. I think this is fine to put through here as well. Bauxite. Which is it, a rutile? Maybe I stopped because I wanted to like do this with it. I don't know, but the stuff that we already have, we're just gonna process. Bauxite, bass nasty. What do we do with this? Rare earths. They just thermal centrifuge. And then purified saltpeter. This stuff I didn't really care too much about. But I'll go ahead and throw it in here once everything else is finished up. Just to get rid of it. I think we're good. I think that takes care of all of these. So that's the purified ores refined. So we have some refined ores. Is it worth upgrading ore processing to multi-blocks now? I don't know, because a lot of our ore processing is happening through the other machines, not this machine. It's happening through these. And these you don't even need the ore processing for. So it's only like a few select ores that are actually going through this. Like you saw the interfaces that I have here, but like a lot of these are legacy. Like these aren't even being used anymore. There's a lot of stuff in here that was being used that is not. Like, you just see stuff coming in because it's return. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much of this, like, matters to be upgraded. So the refine needs to go to the macerator. This stuff. I guess it's some bismuth. Any other uses for the refined? Doesn't look like it. What about beryllium? Yeah, that just gets processed here as well. Okay. Just trying to clean out some of the legacy ore processing stuff that we had going before. I don't think you added the extra ores to the machines to make the platinum group sludge. Let's take a look. You're probably right, actually. Platinum processing. I did upgrade these machines, if you didn't notice. Aqua Regia. Platinum group sludge goes in there. Nitric acid. This is the machine that this needs to go into. Was that tantalite? Chalcopyrite? Was it also the bornite? I don't remember. Sheldonite might need to go in there too. Let's take a look at this. So no. Tantalite's not part of this. Chalcopyrite, chemical reactor, platinum group sludge. I don't know how this works. I set this up, but I don't know how this works. I'm just going to put this in here and hope for the best. Okay, we're making platinum group sludge. So it works just like this. Looks like we have ran low of nitric. Oh. Sulfuric copper solution. Okay, so we need to do something with this. So we need an electrolyzer. I guess that's what these are, yeah? Electrolyzers. Fluid card. So now we don't have a place for sulfuric. Why is that not being returned? Is it just the speed of extraction? Fluid card? There we go. Sulfuric copper solution. So I should probably make a disc for that. All right, so item card. This needs to go faster on the extraction side. It feels like this isn't keeping up. Why? Nitric acid, maybe? There we go. Fluid card, let's bump this up to 200. Now feels like things are steadily going. Okay, so now we need bornite. That also makes sulfuric copper solution, so we can just throw that in here and be fine. All right, so that's allowing these to run, which are slow, but it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I need to stock the copper solution in the interface. Oh, you're right. I need interface upgrade. So now we have more room for things to get returned. I feel like I should move these fluids to the end or something. There we go. I don't even know where this stuff is getting its stuff from. From right there. It's slow to extract, but it is extracting before the next thing even processes, so I think it's fast enough. Might need to stock 2 buckets in the electrolyzers so they keep running. Oh, is it? Yeah, that's why they're not constantly staying on. You are right. Yeah, I think maybe bringing that back down to 2 is probably a smarter move here. Think we're, I don't know, it looks like we're slightly going faster than we're processing it. We're creating it. We're utilizing it faster than it's being made. Looks good to me. This, however, we could use some more centrifuges. I don't know how many more, and I don't know how necessary it is. But, like, once we get the certain amount, these things will just process it, and it won't be an issue. So, unless it becomes an issue, I don't think I'm going to upgrade that any further. All right. So now, what were we working on? We were trying to finish up all of this. We got to plutonium-241 dust. I don't even remember how we could do that. Did we have to do this, or was there another way? Oh. We can centrifuge 239, 20% chance for a 241. Do I have a centrifuge somewhere around here I can use? Oh, that's 5 seconds. I guess I should do 4 at a time. Oh, it's... I thought that the parallel made it go at the same speed. There you go. Nope. This one. We did it, everybody. We completed the chapter. All of it's done. We're pretty good at this game. But then we have chapter 2. I'm looking for one that we can even do right now. Fluorobenzene? Hey, we haven't done that yet. Tiny pile of naquadah? It's so tiny. Hello, I'm a Dragoon. The parallel is better than more machines, it does 4 times for 2 times the time and energy consumption. I see. I didn't realize there was a energy and a time penalty. I thought it was just the same recipe, just times 4. I don't think I ever knew that. Maybe I did. I don't remember. Heat chamber controller making the classic Stargate. I think we're a little bit far away from that. Is there anything else here that looks like it's doable yet? Activated carbon? How do we activate carbon? And a pyrolyze oven? Do I really need to make a pyrolyzed oven for this one stupid item? Like, what is that even used for? First of all, silicon carbide dust to make silicon carbide over bismuth tritelluride dust? Sure. What is that even used for? Oh. Oh, sure. Raw ultra excessive power circuit? No, that's excessive. We don't need this. Too excessive. What was the other thing? We were gonna do like Naquadah doped. These? Silicon storage block, Naquadah. Block of silicon. Argon, and then gallium arsenide. So the Naquadah doped monocrystalline silicon boule will give us 64 wafers. And then those we do what with? That gives us like a lot more per craft of these. Let's go set up. We're currently using the phosphorus doped. But going to the Naquadah doped. What are we doing? Silicon. We're doing pretty good. So this is EV, but if we do LUV. I think that time gets cut in half. Yeah, I think we should be able to set this up. Let's set it up then. Why not? Yeah, you're right. We don't need to keep the old ones. Do we still have the original silicone bowl? I don't remember. I don't remember if I got rid of that or what I did. I guess I'd probably be over here. If we, silicon, steel, stainless steel. No, you know what? I think the original silicone bowl was like when this platform, before we even made these buildings, it was still just a plain platform, and I set up a thing and just made like a whole bunch of them. Yeah, so we can just convert this. Works for me. Nitrogen, is that what this needs? No, this needs argon. We have enough channels to like completely upgrade. right, get rid of all this junk. LUV 16. For this, you just built multiple massive clean rooms and built the multi-blocks inside? I think we needed LUV or UV for the cleaning maintenance, if I remember right. Stocking input hatch. Plus. Hatch is going to be argon. Does this need a number? No. We're going to be doing this guy. Naquadah. Gallium. We did this. We did that. And then this is an ME output. I don't know why I have the cable set up this way, but I'm going to change it. Should just be like this. Okay, so that 16 amp LUV should be done. Energy converter. This guy. Point. All right, so the underside should be done. So this needs to be changed. This is going to be this. Naquita doped monocrystalline silicon bowl is what we are making. So we need to provide silicon blocks and then this thing will just work. I don't know if we have gallium arsenide dust and autocraft. I would assume we do. We don't. Let's keep 64 and we'll make 16 at a time, I guess. Something reasonable. And then we need to make silicon blocks. How many are we doing per... It is 16 of those? Yeah, I guess we can just do 64 and do 32 at a time or something like that. Shouldn't matter. Something like that should be fine. So that should get it working. Whew, yeah, we're doing these in 23 seconds. That's not bad. So that'll take a while to catch up. All right, so then we need to like change all of our circuitry. Right, that goes into a cutter. Requires clean room, lube. Man, I'm gonna have to change all the wafer recipes too, aren't I? Okay. Why do I have this in my inventory? I think I made that before I decided to make that passive. We're definitely beyond doing that anymore. Okay, so cutter, this. Boom, boom, boom. Cutter, clean room. I mean, I guess I can just upgrade this machine. The pattern thing, right? I'll leave the other one in there just for now, and then we'll clean it up at some other point in the future. It shouldn't matter. Okay, so there's that. So all of these, I'm gonna have to go through. These are the laser. We have to make the new ones. So if I did MPIC wafer, that's gonna be a Naquita doped wafer. It makes 4 of these now. So every one of these need to be upgraded. MPIC. Yeah, so this was the first one. Whoops. All right. So simple SOC. I should probably just bookmark all of these. RAM wafer. NAND memory. CPU. LPIC. NOR. ILC. ULPIC. And then SOC. Okay. And then we did MPIC. So all of these we need to redo or make new patterns. Blank pattern. WAM wafer, best wafer. That's right. Simple SOC. So we are doing this one. RAM wafer. This one. NAND memory. This one. Now, these are using EV, but I think our machines up there are IV. I think we're fine. CPU wafer. LPIC. NOR. ILC. ULPIC. And SOC. Yep. Engraver. This one. This one. That one. This guy. One of those. One of these. Some of that. Some of this. And then this one. Okay, so the other thing we need to do is make sure we're stocking the wafer. Or are we not stocking that? I thought these were being stocked. Maybe they weren't. Maybe it's just all on demand. With the Nakoda wafer, you can do cheaper new recipes. These are all IV? Yeah, we're fine. What other recipes can we do? I'm not seeing anything else here. Switch from simple to advanced wafer. Look at ASOC. Oh, you're talking the HASOC? Maybe I'm not understanding. LUV, EV. What is making what cheaper? I don't understand. Are these things that we weren't doing before? ASOC? Okay, so we were doing SOC before, so we can do ASOC. Is that what we're saying now? Which makes these chips. So this is the new recipe. Okay, so let's look at this guy. So there is 6 recipes. This is ZPM. We're not there yet. But I understand what you're saying now. Yeah, we're not doing these because we can't. But I understand. Is there anything that we can do that we've unlocked? How would I know? Like, I have to go and look at each one of these things? Nano CPU wafer. Qubit. Look at the uses in ASOC. Oh, right. These are LUV. Well, yeah. We're not doing LUV machines up there yet. Is there like a circuit page? Like, I mean, this is telling you the tiers, right? But I'm talking wafer page is what I meant. I guess there isn't. Oh, advanced chips. Okay, here it is. This is what I was kind of looking for. So this is where it tell me that, hey, you now have access to ASOC and UHPIC chip. So UHPIC chip. Ooh. UHPIC chip doesn't look like it's useful for anything that I want to do. ZPM energy hatch. Okay. So this is how we get to the next power tier. UV. Okay. All right. I understand. So these are the guys that we're going to have to make, which means I'm going to have to make these. And to do that, do we have purple? I never labeled these because I'm smart. Brown, gray, sapphire, ruby, emerald. No, it looks like we're going to... Oh, wait. We have these up here. Glass, pink, yellow. So I need purple. I don't think we're going to do that today, but I'm just kind of like looking. Okay. I understand. I guess we should make sure that we can craft these wafers. I'm sure we can, but just to make sure so like things don't break while I'm offline. 40 seconds to make 64 of those? That's not bad. Okay. What else we got going over here? We got these making silicon. That makes sense since we're using silicon now for the wafer. Twinite. That makes sense. We made a whole bunch of rotors earlier. Tungsten steel. I feel like this should be going faster. But I guess we could upgrade the power tier to make it go faster. And of course this guy, which we just set up. Anything else going? No. This is keeping up. Oh yeah. All right. It's getting about that time where I'm looking at wrapping up, just kind of making sure everything is squared away. I am curious how our rotors are doing in like these first ones we did the other day. Was it last stream or 2 days ago? 70%. So we're losing about 15% a day. Every 24 hours. That's fine. I should probably keep some rotors on hand. So before we had a drawer down here in case AE ran out of power. I should make another drawer for the other ones. Okay. So now those all exist here. And then I should tell the system to keep like 54 of those in stock. Or 56? All right, so if for some reason I can't play this world for an extended period of time, like all of our power turns off, we will have rotors to come back in and put them all back together again. And then on top of that, we have a way to start AE with this battery to jumpstart us. Okay. I think we are all set. Steam's looking good. The drawer needs an upgrade, does it? Oh yeah, that's right. Because these are non-stackable. Yep. Good catch. I definitely would have forgotten. What are we doing? Was this just an example of me trying something? Yeah, I don't think we are actually doing anything here. Device offline. Unlinked. Yeah, I think this was me testing something. All right. Starting this pack today, gonna try and learn P2P tunnels. Well, you can always go back and check out my playthrough when I started setting up Applied Energistics. I would point you to the exact date, but I don't know when it is. Yeah, P2P is definitely the way to go. That way you don't have dense cables running everywhere. You just have like one dense cable that can carry like 32 faces of your controller somewhere. Definitely way more clean and way more resource light than trying to run a dense cable for every face. All right, guys, that is it for today. Thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate the support. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend. We should be back on Monday. Yo, Nemo coming in with that last second sub. Thank you for the 97.
Optum Nemo just resubscribed for 97 months.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate that support. But yeah, that's it for today. Have a great rest of your Friday, great weekend. We'll see you on the next one. Should be back on Monday around 1 p.m. Eastern. Take care. See you then. Bye-bye.